All right. Welcome in, everyone. Ready for another deep dive?
Absolutely. Let's get into it.
Okay, so today we're tackling this document all about building a successful coaching business.
It's packed with advice, huh?
It really is. I mean, it's like a blueprint, or like you said earlier, a treasure map leading straight to success.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that's a good one.
And we're going to break it all down for you. What's in this document? How does it apply to your coaching journey, right? No matter where you're at in your business.
Exactly. And I think what's really great about this document is that it doesn't just focus on like the old school way of doing things. It's really up to date with the current trends in the coaching world.
Yeah. Like what? Give me an example.
Well, one of the things that stood out to me is how much it talks about building an online presence, your website. And I think that's more important now than ever.
Totally. I mean, I was looking at that section too, and it was really interesting how specific it got about, what makes a good coaching website.
Oh, yeah, like how to actually make your website effective, not just pretty.
Right. It wasn't just about design, although it did talk about mobile-friendly design.
Which is huge. So many people are on their phones these days.
I know. If I can't read a website on my phone, I'm gone. So yeah, it definitely stressed that, but it also got to the nitty-gritty of calls to action.
Yeah, having clear calls to action on every page, like book a free consultation or download your guide. It's got to be obvious what you want people to do.
Right. And I think that's where a lot of people get tripped up.
No.
They have a beautiful website,
Yeah,
but then it's like, what am I supposed to do here?
totally. And it's a missed opportunity. The document also talks about the importance of social proof.
Social proof.
Yeah, things like testimonials, client logos, things that instantly boost your credibility.
Oh, okay. It's like when you're walking down the street and you see a restaurant that's totally packed, you're like, oh, that place must be good.
Exactly. People are naturally drawn to things that others have already validated. So having that social proof on your website is really key.
So you've got a great website, but how do you actually get people to visit it?
Right, you need to bring people in.
Well, the document had a whole section on landing pages. It really emphasized the importance of a killer headline, one that grabs people's attention and makes them want to learn more.
And images. Choosing images that resonate with your target audience. Visuals are so powerful.
Totally. But what I thought was really interesting was the focus on benefits-focused copywriting. Can you explain that a little?
Sure. It's basically about highlighting how your coaching services can solve specific problems for your ideal clients. How will their lives be better after working with you?
So instead of listing all the features of your coaching program, like, I don't know, this program includes 6 modules and weekly calls, you talk about the transformation they'll experience.
Right. Like instead of saying, I help clients improve their time management skills, you might say something like, imagine feeling calm, organized, and in control of your day, finally having time for the things that truly matter.
Ooh, I like that. You're speaking directly to their desires and aspirations.
Exactly. And I think that's what makes the document so valuable. It gives you practical advice on how to connect with potential clients on a deeper level.
So you've attracted those clients. Now, how do you keep them engaged? Especially if you're creating online courses.
Yeah, that's a great question because creating a course is one thing, but keeping people engaged, it's a whole other challenge.
Well, the document had some really cool suggestions for making online courses more interactive and engaging.
Like what? Tell me more.
Well, it talks about incorporating quizzes. So not just, watching videos and reading materials, but actually testing your knowledge along the way.
Oh, that's smart. It makes you think and apply what you're learning.
Right. And having discussion forums so people can connect with each other, share their experiences, ask questions.
Yeah, that sense of community can be so powerful. It makes you feel like you're not on this journey alone.
Totally. And the document really emphasized that adult learners thrive in environments that are, dynamic and interactive. They want to be actively involved, not just passive recipients of information.
And that's what's so cool about online courses. You can build in all these different elements to cater to different learning styles.
Absolutely. Okay, so we've covered a lot of ground here. The foundations of building a coaching business, attracting clients, engaging them. But the coaching world is constantly evolving, right? How do you stay ahead of the curve?
Oh, you're so right. It changes all the time. There are new trends popping up all the time. New technology. I can barely keep up.
I know. But that's what makes it so exciting. And thankfully, this document has a whole section on staying current and relevant.
Yeah, it's like they knew we were going to talk about this.
Right. And you know what caught my eye? The section on AI.
Oh, yeah. I was fascinated by that too. It feels like AI is going to change the game for coaches in a big way.
It really does. I mean, imagine having an AI chatbot on your website that can answer common questions from potential clients.
Right. You wouldn't have to spend all your time responding to emails and messages. You could focus on other things, like coaching.
Or even just having some downtime.
Exactly. And the document also talks about using AI for content creation, like generating blog post ideas or social media captions.
That would be a lifesaver for so many coaches.
Mm.
Because let's face it, coming up with fresh content ideas all the time can be a real struggle.
Oh, tell me about it. I get writer's block just thinking about it.
But while all this AI stuff is super exciting, the document also makes a really important point.
Which is?
That at the end of the day, coaching is about human connection. It's about that personal touch.
Oh, for sure. That's what sets coaching apart.
So while AI can be a powerful tool, it's important to find that balance. Using AI to streamline tasks and free up your time, but not losing sight of that human element.
I totally agree. It's all about using technology to enhance your coaching, not replace it.
Absolutely. And speaking of staying current, the document also covers a wide range of marketing strategies.
Oh, yeah. It touches on social media marketing, email marketing, the power of networking and referrals. It even gets into sales funnel optimization.
I know, it's a lot.
But it's all important. And I think the key takeaway here is that it encourages a holistic approach to marketing. It's not about picking one strategy and sticking with it. It's about finding the right mix that works for you and your ideal clients.
And testing and refining, right? Always tweaking and adjusting based on the results you're seeing.
Absolutely. It's a process, not a one-time thing.
And just to throw in one more thing that I thought was really cool.
Okay, let's hear it.
The document talks about niche marketing. Instead of trying to be a coach for everyone, finding a specific area of expertise and focusing on that.
Oh, yeah. Niching down. It's such a smart strategy because when you specialize, you become the go-to expert in that niche.
Right. Like maybe you're a coach for entrepreneurs or a leadership coach, or you specialize in working with new parents.
Exactly. And that makes your marketing so much more effective because you're speaking directly to the needs of a very specific group of people.
Totally. And I think that's one of the things that makes this document so valuable. It really encourages you to think about who you are as a coach, what makes you unique, and who you want to serve.
Yeah, it's not just about following a formula. It's about building a coaching business that's authentic to you.
Absolutely. So as we wrap up this deep dive, it's clear that this document provides a comprehensive roadmap for building a thriving coaching practice. It covers all the essential elements.
From establishing your online presence and attracting clients to creating engaging content and staying ahead of the curve with things like AI.
Exactly. But as you move forward with these insights, I think it's important to remember.
How's that?
What are your strengths? What are your passions? What makes you different from every other coach out there?
Because ultimately, the most successful coaches are the ones who take these foundational principles and create something truly unique, something that reflects their own personality and expertise. Such a good point. And I hope this deep dive has given everyone listening some inspiration and some actionable steps to take their coaching business to the next level.
Me too. And remember, this is just the beginning. The coaching world is always evolving. So stay curious, keep learning, and keep experimenting.
That's the perfect note to end on. Thanks for joining us for another deep dive. We'll see you next time.
See you then.